what's up, brother? How you doing?
Doing very well. What you doing, Huntley?
Right now I'm chilling in my Hyundai SUV in front of my house, hiding from my kids.
You know what's really cool, though, being in that car, they always tell us people in radio that that's the greatest place to record anything because it's so soundproof.
Yeah, I actually, when I first had, oh my gosh, I can't even think of the first program I had. I think it was Avid.
Mm-hmm.
I was using, back in 2006, I used to go in my mom's car and try to record on my laptop inside a car doing my vocals. It was like my hidden secret.
Can you imagine somebody walking by and watching you?
I mean, I look weird already, so I'm all game to embarrass myself.
I totally believe in that mantra because I've always believed they think I'm weird, so I'm just going to prove it. I just accept the fact that I'm weird, and let's just have some fun being weird.
Yeah, I mean, I forget who the quote's from, and not that I think I'm cool by any means, but they say you're cool if you can walk in any situation and just be yourself. Yeah. And I mean, hey, we're all a little weird in our own ways, right?
Well, I'll tell you what, you and I have something in common, though, and I'll tell you, you shot me back to a huge childhood memory when I read this about you. Singing while you were coming home from school. Every night I came home from school, it was a live performance, and I had to pick which city I was playing in, and I had to remember what city I was in by the time I finished at home.
Yeah, that was totally me, man. I mean, I just, this is a really cool opportunity that I'm doing, but I've just always loved to sing my heart out and make people happy with my music. But there's nothing like walking home from school and just hearing your voice echo through the trees or hit off a building and just reverb. It was always my fun place, and where I kind of just, I don't know, I didn't care if anyone was listening. I was just having fun doing it.
Yeah. What I used to do as a kid, I would go into the chicken house and I would grab a garden hose. I would sing in one end and put the other end on my ear because the reverb was so unbelievable.
I love that. I love that, man. Yeah, I've always been addicted. Just when I used to live at Lake Anna in Virginia, I used to try to sing as loud as I can just to hear my voice echo across the lake. I just love reverb. I just think as a singer, maybe you can relate. It's just, I don't know. I'm just really obsessed with acoustics.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was always, it's a fun game.
See, that's the reason why I get upset when these arenas don't let me inside to watch the practice and to sit there and the rehearsals and things because I want to hear the echo. I want to know where it's going to hit, where it's going to bounce to from there. And then Joe Perry of Aerosmith one time sat down with me and we talked about that, how he does that with his guitar.
Lord, that's amazing.
Oh my God. Because that echo, there's just something about that echo.
Yeah.
So you were impersonating Elvis at the age of 4. I like that, dude. That shows some strength.
Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely funny for my family because, I was kind of the only musical one out of my family, and I don't really remember because I was so young, but I used to just say that I was Elvis, and that, I would just go and just impersonate his moves. And it's really funny because no one even really was a fan of Elvis in my house, so they didn't really know where I got it from or picked it up.
Now would be the best time to put that suit on because, heck, I mean, there's an Elvis right now in the new movie Priscilla. I mean, it's man, we're being bombarded by the Elvises.
Yeah, right? That's funny. That is funny. I guess he really is popping up right now. It's funny.
How do you prepare yourself mentally and physically for 5 nights a week? Because I'm a mobile entertainer. I'm good for 2. I don't know if I could do 5 performances a week.
It is a lot. And I just think as a gigging musician, I think that, it's a really fine line between doing it for the money and doing it for the passion when it becomes your job. And, as much as I love playing music, doing 3 to 5, 3.5, 4 hour shows is a lot. And I just think that's where, these communities kind of, I wouldn't say take advantage of, but it's kind of been the norm, just hey, put the artist in the corner for 4 hours. And it's no, no professional musician, plays for 4 hours anymore. I mean, I've never seen a show where mainstream artists do that anymore. So I just think over the years, I think that's kind of where I've gotten my power from is just, learning how to hone in doing those 4 hour shows and not, losing my power because it does become a lot.
Yeah.
like on a Sunday after doing 4 or 5 of them.
Hey, you being up there in Virginia and I'm down here in Carolina, one of the things that we may have in common are the grocery stores. I don't know if you have a Kroger or a Harris Teeter up there, but we do live music on Thursday nights in our area.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, we have a Kroger in Richmond. I know that. And I think that we have a Weiss, and I think they're actually Kroger's, but I'm not really sure. My mom actually lives in Ocean Isle.
Really?
Yeah, that's where she that's where she lives.
Wow. Well, she totally understands what beach music is then, doesn't she?
Yeah, she moved from Virginia about 3 years ago. She loves it down there, and she has a hot dog cart business, and she goes to all the concerts. Yeah, so she's literally there rocking out. My mom, she's not really much a singer at all, but she definitely loves to sing, and she loves her music. So I think I definitely found my love of music and style of music through like her influences, and and I just love that, she's out there rocking out, slinging hot dogs and listening to bands and stuff out there.
See, I thoroughly believe that people that do things like that still believe that they're on a stage as well. It's showtime. And I mean, they put on that performance to make sure that they sell the dogs, man.
Yeah, I don't know. My mom has just always been a hard worker, and I think I just translate that into my music.
Yeah.
Because I'm 33 years old, and chances really don't always come like this. And I just knew that I had to be ready for any opportunity, and I've been really ready for opportunities and gotten no's. So, everyone's saying like, how is he so humble? How is he so humble? I mean, it's pretty hard not to be humble when last year, I didn't even know if I was going to do this anymore. And
right.
I go on the voice stage, and then as soon as I get off, I'm changing diapers on the side. It's kind of hard not to be it's just, I just try to be a genuine person and stay grounded, because I just know what real life is. And it's like my family, my friends, and that this is cool. I'm living my dream right now. So it's hard not to be humble. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Well, the big thing is that people, I always hear them say, well, I don't know where to find them. Well, Huntley, it's time to let them know where they can find you. What is the website? Where can they get the music, your story? Because I'm sure your website tells your entire story.
Well, I actually don't have a website, but you can find me on social platforms like Huntley Music, Huntley Music on Instagram, and Huntley Official Music on TikTok. And you can find me at Huntley on Facebook.
I love it. Dude, you got to keep in touch with me, because I know you're going to be recording music, and you've got to get that word out there, reach beyond radio and get into the streaming platform so we can push your music.
Yeah, definitely, brother. Definitely shoot me a like too, man, and I'll follow you guys right away.
Excellent. Well, you be brilliant today, Huntley.
Yeah, you as well, brother. It was really nice talking to you, man.